Bandits kill one of 7 captives over failure to pay 290 million naira ransom. President Tinubu calls for suspension of sanctions in Guinea, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso. Imo residents decry surging price of Sashi water. And on the foreign scene, hundreds protest in Senegal demanding new election date. Hello and welcome to Trust TV's news update. I am Chiamaka Nwafo. Thanks for joining us. Now, bandits have killed 1 out of the 7 persons abducted from Kurudu community in Buari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory on December 28, 2023. The bandits also threatened to kill the remaining captives, among them a pregnant woman, if the 290 million naira ransom is not paid. A community source revealed that the bandits called on Friday to break the news of the execution of Olayinka Ogunyemi, a civil engineer, after members of the families of the hostages failed to pay the 290 million naira demanded. The source said they threatened to kill the remaining captives, including 1.5-year-old boy, 2 siblings, the pregnant woman and 2 men. He gave the names of those being held as Godwin Rachel Adeoye, Godwin Dominic, Austin Buremo, Hassan Usman, Hassan Fosia and Bako Aziz. Residents of Polwaya community near Basa village in Shuro local government area of Niger State are currently fleeing their homes following the invasion of the community by bandits. This comes less than 48 hours after the neighboring Basa community was attacked when residents were holding a Fidel prayer. 2 persons were killed and an unspecified number of people kidnapped during the attack. Residents said their houses were being set ablaze by the attackers, who came in their numbers on motorcycles. Now joining us via phone call is the state reporter Abubakar Okote to give us an update of the situation there. Hello, Okote.
Hello.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
So now, as details are trickling in, what more have we learned from this attack? We got that this happened in the morning. So far, what has happened? Well, yesterday night. Pardon me. Yesterday night.
The attack that started yesterday night extended to today because around 7 to 8 a.m. The residents informed me that the bandits were seeing their villages, they are burning down their houses, they were shooting sporadically, while most of them slept in the bush yesterday. So the situation in the area is still tense. Many people now leaving their homes.
Okay, so has there been any official confirmation of the scale of the devastation and casualties so far? Anything from the police, anything from security agencies, anything?
The police have all this while, both the police and state government have kept newspaper accounts. It has been the local government chairman who has been speaking extensively on the issue. I heard yesterday saying that many corpses of their people are in the bush now, but they cannot evacuate them because bandits have not allowed them. The last week's attacks they had, when the vigilantes were sent to evacuate the corpses, they were ambushed by bandits and then killing some vigilantes. As of today, one of the vigilantes who sustained injury and was rushed for Bandits specialist hospital also died this morning. He was buried this morning around 9 a.m. So the situation, it has been the local government authorities that have been speaking over the issue. The local government chairman said he has written his report and submitted to the state governor and the police. However, the feelers we get from police, some police top-ranking police officers who show from condition of anonymity told me that the situation is bended and they are alleging that the state government has not shown commitment in the fight. So, and all the state agencies are under the government and they are working for government directions for that to be.
So Akote, if I understand you clearly, you're saying that so far the security agencies have not gone to this area, to the Polwire community, to see what's happening?
Except the soldiers that were stationed at Alawa, which is not far from the Polwire ambassador, and Alawa has also been attacked. And the local government chairman Tinubu said the number of soldiers that were stationed at Alawa were full. We are not up to the number required to fight these people. The bandits are more in number. So, and according to him, each time he complained, he has been told that even if the entire security agents are operating that are posted in Niger State are taking to Solo, the more security forces are still required. So, for now, the local government is also confused on what to do. And as he said yesterday, he said he has directed people to resort to prayers and leave everything to God for intervention.
Okay, so just before we go, you said earlier that the people are in the bushes. Have they been able to now come out and find their ways to better shelter?
Yes, some have found their way to Pendlebury, where there are also soldiers. Some have found their way to Guada, some have found their way to Kuta.
Okay, thank you so much, Akote, for this update. Hopefully we'll speak more with you later and to find more of what's happening in Niger State. Thank you, and please do stay safe. Now, moving on to Yobe and Borno states, where suspected Boko Haram insurgents have once again vandalized 2 power towers conveying electricity from Gombe to Yobe and Borno State. The insurgents vandalized 2 transmission company of Nigeria TCN towers in Kaisaisa village along the Kaisaisa Damaturu Gujba road on Friday. A source in the village said the incident happened when vandals suspected to be Boko Haram attacked the pylon. This is coming less than 40 days after TCN restored power in the Gombe to Yobe and Borno States line in a bid to end blackout in the affected states. This attack has resulted in widespread power outage, plunging the state capital and its environs into darkness. This incident marks the second time in 3 months that such an attack has occurred, striking just 1 month after TCN had repaired the facility and restored power supply to the region. Residents of Damaturu said the recurring nature of this incident underscores the urgent need for enhanced security measures to protect vital infrastructure and ensure uninterrupted power supply for the residents of Yobe State. President Bola Tinubu has called for the suspension of economic sanctions imposed on Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso and Guinea by the ECOWAS. Speaking at the extraordinary summit of ECOWAS in Abuja on Saturday, President Tinubu, who is the chairman of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of the organization, stated that the sanctions which in the bloc's contemplation were to help lead the affected states to the negotiating table have become a harsh, stumbling block. The president further explained that ECOWAS took the steps based on the original ideals of security, social stability, democratic governance, political freedom, broad-based prosperity, and sustainable economic development through fair opportunity for each and everyone in West Africa.
I therefore urge them to reconsider the decision of these 3 nations to exit our home and not to perceive our organization as the enemy, because we are not the enemy. Are confident that though our collective efforts and determination, we will navigate the challenges before us and chart a new course towards a more peaceful, secure, and prosperous West Africa.
In just the Plateau State capital, the women have taken to the streets to protest the high cost of living in the country. Under the voice of Women in Nigerian Leadership Initiative, blocked the popular Old Airport Road to express their anger over their inability to afford even one meal a day. Lois Groom, the coordinator of the group who led the protest, called on the federal and state governments to implement measures to control prices, as this would help curb the daily indiscriminate rise in prices of goods and services.
We are begging that the president, in the person of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to please do something with regards to the prices of commodity in the market, because we find out that if you go to the market to buy a commodity in the morning, 1 hour later, if you return to that market, you find out that the price have gone up, have escalated.
Why we are all out here is because we are tired. The women are tired. We are no longer going to take it again. We are exhausted. We are tired of the hunger. We are tired of the starvation. We are tired of the insecurity.
The situation has already gone out of hand. We can no longer feed the children. The children are crying. There's hunger in the land. We cannot even afford to go to the market and buy the food to come and give our children.
One of the governorship aspirants in the February 22nd primary election of the All Progressives Congress APC in Edo State, Dennis Idahosa, has staged a protest at the National Secretariat of the party in Abuja demanding justice. Idahosa, who was initially declared winner of the February 17, 2024 primary election by the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, also threatened to drag the party to court if justice is not done. He, however, appealed to President Bola Tinubu to call the National Working Committee to order by restoring his candidature as pronounced by Governor Hope Uzodinma. His protest comes days after the APC cancelled the election, which produced him as the party's candidate for Edo State governorship poll billed for September 2024. This is the news update on Trust TV. Up ahead, Imo residents decry surging price of Sashi water. More when we return. Please do stay with us. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. And if you're just joining us, this is a news update on Trust TV. A recap of our top stories. Bandits kill one of 7 captives over failure to pay 290 million naira ransom. And President Tinubu urges ECOWAS to re-examine position on Burkina Faso, Guinea, Mali, Niger. Cow skin, popularly called bomo in Nigeria, is a cherished ingredient among Nigerians as it holds a special place in the nation's culinary landscape. This unique ingredient, made from cow skin, undergoes a meticulous process to become fit for consumption, often finding its way into soups to enhance their flavor. In the bustling markets of Lagos, the price of bomo has seen a notable increase, moving from 8,000 naira to 10,000 naira per bag, reflecting its growing demand and significance in the daily diet of Nigerian citizens. Victoria Tokolo, who visited the market, has more of this report as presented from our studio.
In the vibrant markets of Lagos, a culinary transformation is underway. Cow skin, called bomo by Nigerians, historically seen as a staple for the less privileged, now finds its place in the kitchen of many, a testament to its growing appeal in times of economic strains. The dietary staple, celebrated for enriching soups with its distinct taste, has not been immune to economic pressures. Once available for as low as 50 naira, the price for a bag has surged from 8,000 naira to 10,000 naira, reflecting its increased demand and diminished availability.
This bomo is Jebu bomo, and as you are seeing this bomo, there's no other thing that's cheaper than this one. It's only bomo that we are eating in Nigeria. As this situation of Nigeria is being going this, So there's no how we can do it now. Now to be packing this comot and this that one to manage ourselves. So no how nowadays, but it's comot that we're using to manage ourselves now. May God bless us.
We are buying this 8,000 naira, but now we are buying this 10,000 naira now. It's too cost too much. We are selling 20 naira, 15 naira before, but now no 15 naira for more.
For many, Momo represents a practical solution to economic challenges they face, as it appeals in various dishes and makes it an alternative for families striving to stretch their food budget.
Buying it 200 now before it's 200 or 20 naira, and you are buying it 20 naira. So God should help us. They say we should go and vote. Once we vote, after the voting, they will put us for punishment. We will still enter another punishment. This punishment. Mama now, the one where they buy 15 naira before, now is 1,500, 300 now. So then they sell pomo now. People know they shop pomo before, but now people they shop pomo. So may God help us.
Nobody is eating pomo in those days, but now even to buy fish, talk less of meat, people will prefer to buy pomo because it's economized. It's not like fish and meat these days now, because people to bring money out, money is hard. Economic is hard in everywhere, and that is why people prefer to buy this, because there is no money. Everybody are complaining of rice, they are complaining of meat, they are complaining of fish. Everything is now cost.
Despite its humble origin, cow skin, popularly called pomo, has earned its place as a beloved ingredient.
Still staying with the economic situation of the country, residents of Owerri, the Imo State capital, southeast Nigeria, have raised alarm over the sudden rise in the price of Sashi water. According to them, most homes may no longer be able to afford decent water if the situation continues unabated. Trust TV's Ajibade Praise tells us more in this report.
Sachet water, popularly known and called pure water by most Nigerians, is an essential commodity across the length and breadth of Nigeria, considering its affordability. Over the years, it has become one of the major sources of water for average Nigerians. Before now, a bag of sachet water, which contains 20 sachets, was sold for 100 naira, while retailers sold a sachet for as low as 5 naira. Sadly, the story is not the same today, as a bag of the same water now sells for 400 naira, while a sachet that cost 5 naira before is now 20 naira. A development the residents describe as unpalatable.
Everything started this year, this 2024. Before, we do buy it a bag in 250, but for now it's 300. So it's too expensive. Even the buyers, they are complaining. How can someone buy a sachet of water 15 naira? It's too bad.
The price of pure water this time around is very, 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 very difficult for us. We are the buyer to buy, talk less of selling. Before we have been buying a bag of pure water 200 naira. From 200 naira, it entered 250. From 250, now they are selling it 350. Then people that are consuming the pure water, it's very, very difficult for them to buy a sachet of pure water at the rate of 15 naira.
When Trust TV News crew visited one of the sachet water factories to ascertain the major cause of the hike in price of the commodity, the producers attributed the development to the high cost of materials. This distributor, who spoke on the sad reality of the price surge, described it as an unfortunate situation. He said they have lost hope in the government and now resorted to self-help, adding that perseverance is the only option left for Nigerians.
I don't have anything to say to government, brother. See, I just want to encourage every individual to struggle hard for themselves. The government are not helping matters, so there is nothing we can do. As an individual, struggle, anything you are doing, just believe that you will make it. That's just the gospel truth. Leave the government, they are doing their own, you do your own.
It is no longer news that the prices of virtually all basic necessities of life have doubled or tripled across Nigeria. The masses are hopeful that the government at all levels will implement policies that will cushion the effect of the ongoing hardship. Ajibade prays, Trust TV News, Owerri.
Now, the helicopter conveying the Group Chief Executive Officer of Access Holdings PLC, Herbert Wigwe, and others, who was seen by several witnesses in vehicles, reported it as a fireball before its eventual crash. This was disclosed by the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, in the preliminary report it published on Saturday morning. Wigwe, his wife, son, the former group chairman of Nigerian Exchange Group PLC NGX, Abimbola Okubanjo, were all in the Airbus helicopter which crashed near Holloran Springs, California on February 9, 2024. All 6 people on board, including the pilot and co-pilot, have been confirmed dead. Away from Nigeria, several hundreds of people demonstrated in Dhaka on Saturday, calling on the president to set a date to elect his successor before his term ends on April 2nd. President Macky Sall has faced opera since he postponed the vote that was scheduled for February 25th, triggering one of the West African nation's worst political crises. The Constitutional Council overturned the delay and called last week for the vote to be held as soon as possible, but Sall appears in no hurry. This has left the Senegalese people in the dark as to when they will be able to vote and created a political clamor for the elections to take place soon. Saturday's protest saw hundreds answer the call of the F-24 opposition grouping to gather on a sandy open space in a popular quarter of the capital. In an apparent move to pacify public opinion, Sall has said he would consider provisional releases, pardons or an amnesty law for opposition figures including Sonko and his deputy, Basiru Diomaye Faye, who is also in jail. And in sports, the first edition of the Celebrity Global Fight Tour has been scheduled to kick off in Abuja. It is built to begin with a weighing event in the nation's capital. Trust Service Adini Ajishefe has more.
The Federal Capital Territory will be hosting a first celebrity fight, an event created to bring synergy between sports and entertainment. At the weighing ceremony, thespians, comedians, boxers and amateur boxers show off what they are made of in weight and face-off before fight. Actor Kelvin Keduba will face Ricardo Agbo as Cheesy Alichi tackles Laide Bakare in the women category. Comedians MC Bob and Shortcut will also be slugging out, while boxer Zina will battle Untouchable on Saturday. United States-based kickboxing champion and MMA fighter, the Terminator Lovett Patra Ikufo, said the aim of organizing the event is to blend sport, while celebrated actress Patience Ozokwo Mama G added her voice to give support.
Nigeria, we have politics, we have marvelous actors and actresses, we have marvelous entertainers. We believe we've got them and they've got what it takes to give the world what they're looking for. And I'm very happy and proud to have everyone here.
The world has challenges. We are actually behind scale. And we are picking up the mantle. And we are going to compare among Nigeria because whatever we know how to do, we know how to do it best. Think about the music scene. Nigeria has taken over. Think about the acting. We are taking over.
Cheesy Alichi and newly appointed Senior Special Assistant to Osun State Governor on Entertainment, Art, Culture and Tourism, Laide Bakare, also commented on the fight.
And I hope that this get bigger. This is just the first edition. We know that from the subsequent ones, this is going to be world class. The package for tomorrow is encompassing. We can't just afford to miss it. There's music, there'll be parody, there'll be boxing, we all go have fun. So come on, sit on it.
Kevin Keduba and Ricardo Agbo believe sports and entertainment can help curb social vices.
Our faith matters, and we're bringing that to sports to encourage the grassroots people to get to know, all right, so this thing is beneficial. That's the sweetness of this conjunction that we're having.
Far better than boxing cheap wine. And you expect Nigerians to bring gold and all these things in the league. No.
You know, when you pray for rain, then you need to deal with the mud. How can someone train such a minister? You expect him to be someone that trains with machine?
Fights will come up in children, amateur and celebrity bouts and other categories. Organizers said the celebrity global fight event endorsed by authorities will be a quarterly affair. That's Sport News. I'm Adeni Ajijafe.
And with that, we've come to the end of the news at this hour. For more news, programs and documentary, please do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. I am Chiamaka Nwafo on behalf of the news production team. Thank you for watching.